Hi, it's Diane again, and I had another dream. Today is 11/16/2018, I think. I had this dream on 11/2/18. Exactly 32 years since the death of my brother-in-law, Michael. He died in a helicopter accident in Alaska. He was a pilot for the Coast Guard, and they were on a mission to rescue a young man who was hurt in a football game. He was to transport the young man to a hospital, but he never made it to pick up the little boy. This dream takes place in my sister's house. I'm with two men, and we are packing up her house because she was going to sell it. She was not in the house. The two men were sitting at the kitchen table, eating food from her fridge and drinking drinks, not paying any attention to anything but their food. The next scene, we were out in the backyard standing by the pool which needed cleaning, but I was looking up in the sky and saw two moons by each other. The left one slightly lower than the right one. There were clouds rushing over them. The two men with me were chit-chatting with each other and didn't even look up. One had a camera, so I took it and started taking pictures. I kept taking pictures, one after another, as the clouds kept covering them up, just one or maybe both of them at the same time. So I just kept clicking the camera, and I know I got some good pictures of both of them. And the picture you see is exactly what I saw, except with clouds. Two full moons. Okay, the next scene is back in the kitchen, and Michael is standing in front of me. He's wearing his uniform and said, "I've come to take Debbie home." The next scene is with me and my daughter in a car, and the two guys that were in the kitchen with me and in the backyard were supposed to be following me. Where? I don't know. During the ride, the two guys were behind me, and I thought they turned wrong or got caught at a light. So my daughter and I pulled over, and I found myself looking back behind me for them, and I was holding 3 lit cigarettes in my hand like torches, hoping they would see the light from the cigarettes, and then the dream ended. At first, when I woke up, I thought that this dream scared me because I thought Debbie was going to die. Upon further thought and research, I believe it's a rapture dream. Michael means who is like God. Deborah, which is my sister's name, means B-E-E, which means community. And church is a community of believers and Christians. I'm a part of the church, and being in a car makes that my ministry, leading lukewarm or sleeping Christians somewhere, and they got lost, left behind. I have no idea what the two moons mean other than a sign in the sky. Something will happen in 2 months leading to the rapture? I don't know. This was a short dream, pretty much explains itself. Dreaming about a cigarette that has already been lit, such as one that glows in the dark or is smoldering in an ashtray, is often interpreted as a sign that your positive first impression of someone or something could be entirely incorrect. I'm not sure on this at all. To me, they were just a light for the two following me so that they could see me, and I still have ministering to do. My daughter has been in my dreams several times. She is always a little girl. Upon researching it, I found this. To see your daughter in child stage signifies that you are going to experience positive change in your life. It can be a new job, new member in the family, or change in career. This also interprets that you're going to receive blessings from God to achieve the most desirable thing in your awake life. And to me, the most desirable thing right now is the rapture. The swimming pool is symbolic of a gathering place for people. If the water is dirty, it symbolizes evil activity around you. Boy, ain't that the truth. According to another webpage I found, it says a full moon is symbolic of the end of a journey, and it references Proverbs 7:20. See what you think there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go ahead and look it up if you need to. After thinking about it, the two guys might be the left behind church, eating and drinking, oblivious to the surroundings, won't see, can't see yet, going off into a different direction, left behind. So I decided to read Luke 21:25 through 36. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things come to pass, then look up, and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And he spake to them a parable. Behold the fig tree and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, you see and know of your own selves that summer is nigh at hand. So likewise ye, when you see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of God is nigh at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take heed for yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and stand before the Son of Man. Also Acts 2:17 through 21. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my Spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in the heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor and smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great day, that great and notable day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Now I looked up 2/3 in the Bible, and this is what I found that might be significant. Do the two guys and me represent the church? 1/3 is me and 2/3 is them? Zechariah 13:7 through 9. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn mine hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they will say, the Lord is my God. Now, a lot of people are dreaming about the 2 moons, so this may be significant. When I first saw videos of people having dreams about 2 moons, I didn't think much of it, but now I have one. If anyone knows what this means, please let me know. Well, I gotta go play with those puppies. I hear them screaming, and they're loud. Okay, thanks for watching, and remember, Jesus is coming soon. Be ready. Get saved. Read and comprehend 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4, which is the gospel. Gotta run. Love to all of you.